Good morning, everyone. It's Ritcal, playing some more Breath of Fire 2. This section's annoying. So, we're going to hopefully be knocking the rest of it out in this session. Just dipped out of the dungeon to do a heal before we jump back in and finish the remaining boss, which involves trudging through several annoyingly populated areas, because everything in this game is annoyingly populated. Because random encounter charts are high. So we are chasing the fly. We finished the left side route. Now we get to go to the right, and hopefully this will go quickly. Actually, if it goes too quickly, I'll be a little frustrated because that means I dipped out for nothing. There we go. Too fast for you, huh? Now we get to go through the cockroach rooms again. Which, as long as we can avoid most of them, it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of... Okay, we should be able to get through here with just fighting one now. There's no random encounters in these rooms with cockroaches, so we can take our time to kind of avoid the enemies and minimize, because they're really not worth fighting as far as XP and money goes. That was really close. Too fast for you, huh? Looks like we're going to be stuck with this. Pretty sure this last boss is not going to be terribly challenging. I'm also hoping we don't have to redo the cockroach fight. Yeah, this green bottle's going down. He annoys me. He reminds me of the worst kind of people. There we go. I think we do this, and I think we're doing Cyclone, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, okay. that's probably why we want to do Flame there. He's got high defense. And that's why we wanted to do Chop Chop on Sten, but that's okay. There we go. And we still don't have exit, and I have no idea if the cockroaches are still there. We'll find out soon. I'm guessing they are. Once we get out, we want to make sure before we go deliver the ingredients, if possible, that we go to the inn so we can get our AP back up for Ryu without having to blow our wisdom items. We do definitely want... Okay. The next area, we definitely want to have maxed out AP for Ryu again, because his dragon attacks are completely based on how much of his... The damage for his dragon attacks are based on how much AP he has there. I'm actually planning on kind of abusing the speed differences in certain characters to really emphasize get that extra damage off with Ryu for this fight. Namely, I'm going to be using Rand to toss a Wisdom Fruit at Ryu at the end. So at the top of the round, Ryu, who is fast, gets to use his Dragon Power, and then at the end of the round, Rand, who is slow, will restore his energy so that he can do it again the second round. Obviously, it's not ideal, because Wisdom Fruits are expensive, but at this point, it's definitely reasonable for the fight that we're about ready to do, if I'm remembering correctly. Like I said, there is a boss rush here. It's 4 fights in a row, basically, but there is a brief break between here. Worst boss in the game, NPC boss. Trying to remember where the kitchen is. I think it's over here. This castle's layout is mind-numbing. Across in the dining hall. There we go. To be prince means to be brother of Hatape and such a sister. I would never wish upon my most hated enemy. To be truthful, I feel perhaps a little sorry for you. Okay. Before the judging begins, the king would like to make an announcement. I wish each of you luck, good sirs. May the best man win. That gave me a chill. Father's being abnormally coherent. I have a bad feeling about this. Whichever criteria deems relevant, victor must be chosen by majority vote, selected by 2 out of the 3 judges. Warm pepperoncini, stir-fried cockroaches, and arrive at the famous fly pudding. This is exquisite. The texture of the worm combined with just a hint of garlic, everything blends together just perfect. Try this roach in its own oils, I see. It's nice and crispy on the outside, but still moist and sweet on the inside. Simply excellent. What's this? Oh. This is blue bottle fly you have here. Wonderful. You've prepared quite a feast. Worm caramel, cockroach salad with wild onions, of course the famous fly pudding. Where did you find such a great thing? It comes from a giant. Unfortunately, rather bland. Worm meat like this doesn't cook well with normal methods. It's like shoe leather. It's roach used. Oh, splendid vintage. What? 4 and 5 years old and free range at that. This is splendid. Amazing. I can't believe my... I mean, I must deduct points for your use of wild onion. The combination just doesn't work, you see. You cook roach with leeks, not onions. It's an amateur mistake. We come to the fly pudding. Oh, pinch me, I must be dreaming. Something the matter, Sir Chef? There's nothing, I mean, the dish is nothing special. There's some good fly in there, but it hasn't really been used to its full potential. I can explain. It's obvious that this competition is nothing more than a sham. This judging has been compromised by the so-called prince, therefore I demand that my real brother be recognized as the rightful winner by default. Miserable. Disgusting. I mean, miserable. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, disgusting. Your lives are at stake here. Okay, fine. It's not terrible, but it feels a little queasy. He manages to ignore it. Why'd you have to go and do that? You've done screwed us all. That bastard phony takes over, who knows what he'll do to everyone. None of you have the guts to do anything. Maybe it's time I stepped up to the plate. You hear me? Stupid fake. I'm gonna blow this castle all to hell and take everybody with it, including you. I fought too hard for this castle to lose it to the likes of you. He said he'd murder my family if I didn't vote against him, but that's not important. Tape has forced that bastard's hand. Now everyone's lives are in danger. I can't make up for what I've done, but please, protect the kingdom. Okay. Looks like we have to go through here. I saw them go this way. I don't know if it's actually relevant. I think it's this way? No. I'm trying to remember which way to go. Again, this castle is just absolutely labyrinthine, and there's not really good directions given for a lot of it. I think it's back up here? See, this is where, in a lot of games, you would have some clear direction given, where you would say, oh, as we go through here, when we talk to people, they say, oh, those people just ran past, or something like that. But everybody here just maintains their normal dialogue, despite the potential chaos. Somebody just threatened to blow up the castle. You know, no big deal. I have no idea where they are, and there's no clear direction here. Hidden in the bathroom. There we go. Of course. Apparently it's not that bathroom. Actually, I'm seeing a lot of water over here. Maybe it's on the left side of the throne room since we haven't used that yet. No, that was the judging booth. Is there another one over here? Something? This was the kitchen and stuff, right? Which this loops around to where the banquet hall was. There's another one. Okay. See, that's even worse, because when you go into the, what? Okay, apparently we're going around this way. Because when you go into the nearest bathroom, he tells you to ride the buckets. And to me, I remember specifically climbing all the way back up, like I just did a little bit ago, to the roof where the buckets are, and going down and exploring again where the fly was, because I thought that's where you had to go. Wait, this is the... What? Like I said, this part's confusing and annoying. It's not well laid out. I realize that it could also be the translated dialogue, even for the fan translation, but I would assume they would have fixed that. Aha. You know, completely obvious. And we don't get Gino Party for this. Or Chipeta. Seems this girl was not lying. Stupid girl, she thought she could call my bluff, but here I am holding all the cards. Quadra. Okay. So the imposter is, of course, a demon. Free counterattack. Blair didn't do much. Dragon should do 500. Cyclone. Wisdom Fruit to get the AP back. So we can Flame Dragon for 500 again. We're gonna do a heal. Let's try Simoon and see if it does more. I am guessing we're gonna be... Yeah, it did more. I'm guessing this is gonna go pretty quick because we're doing the double Flame Dragon. Most bosses in this game, we're pretty much just gonna be doing a single... And that actually triggered a special dialogue, which means we're getting close. So this is a really scary boss normally, but using that double, what? Okay, apparently we are... What? Ryu gets back up? I'm not sure if that was a scripted thing or a guts reaction, but whatever. I'm slightly confused. So I guess we'll just keep going. He hits really hard. apparently we need to be triggering heals at the end of the turn. Probably Nina. Let's see if that actually finishes him off, though. Got lots of experience in Zenny for the characters who don't need it that much. And we have another character with Rejuvenate. So now everybody knows Rejuvenate who's out of our core. Our god told me I couldn't lose. He gave me the strength to work his will upon the world. Damn you all, I'm going to die here. I'll drag you with me. Because apparently this castle has a self-destruct feature. There's no such thing as a self-destruct mechanism. It's the resting place of the Holy Sword. The self-destruct mechanism was invented to deceive thieves and invaders. So this gets to the core of my problem with this particular section of the game. The entire story for this section is convoluted as hell. Like, absolutely ridiculous. You go to get the ring, and when you get to where the ring is, you get sent to a second place where the ring might be. When you get there, you get sent into the bathroom or down into the sewer where there's no actual fights or anything, just as another annoyance. And then you bring the ring back, and it doesn't work. You get sent into the sewers to beneath the castle to get ingredients, which are going to prove things, and you end up succeeding. You have to go through all of it, jump through hoops, and then you get back, and it's still frustrating, and you still don't actually accomplish anything because he's fixed the system. So then, Tapade forces your hand with the self-destruct, and then you find out that the self-destruct isn't actually a self-destruct. It's like 3 or 4 layers of just pointlessness, when all you really had to do was fight the guy. Yes, we forced his hand and exposed him as a demon, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just frustrating. Thank you. My sister is safe. Or my kingdom is safe, my sister is happy. I shall bestow upon you myself. I shall accompany on your travels. Wait just a minute, you can't just go running off again? So yeah. And at the end of the day, despite having supposedly learned his lesson, Tapade is coming with us anyway and leaving his kingdom behind and abandoning them. And put Feta back in for the sake of levels. We do need to go back up here because there's another treasure area that we want to steal from. Because in the process of all this, we're also looting the crap out of this kingdom. You know, now that we've just taken their most precious treasure. Yeah. Generally speaking, Breath of Fire 2 is one of the games that I appreciate because it has this, you know, a lot of the sections have this really, really good story to them. How do we get over there? There's a lot of dungeons that are very well laid out. There's a lot of sections in this game that are really, you know, have some cool boss fights and stuff like that. The sprite work, the character designs. This section just pisses me off. You can't use the exit spell to get out of it. You have to go through it with, you know, you can't use the character you just got to level him up. You're kind of just stuck throughout the whole thing. It feels convoluted, it's misleading, there's lots of stuff in here that's just not well done. And it feels like there's not a lot you can do about it. So, yeah. I'm glad this section's almost over. Hopefully we'll be able to figure out where that path is soon. I think it's here, yeah. Somebody save me, there's bugs everywhere. Yeah, we'll come back for you. Breath armor, royal crown, iron shield. There we go. By the way, the guts stat should be, there's like a little will icon, yeah, that shows little flames, and it only actually increases it every like X amount of guts, which is an unlisted stat, which is really annoying. Let's see if, actually no, we're gonna leave it off because we're switching Sten out for Cat at this next section, and I want to make sure that we actually have that. Okay. Somebody save me! There's bugs everywhere, I can't take it anymore! She's not cooperating, all she does is scrape and moan about the bugs. She doesn't even know they're good eating. Got no use for a farmer who won't work. Mind taking her off our hands? Sure. Fine, you got me. It's better than this hellhole. Finally caught the real thief. Take her back to Trout and clear Bosch time. Which, as a reminder, is what we've been doing this whole time. Trying to catch her. This entire third of the game, which is about where we're at right now, is literally just chasing this thief from place to place. Even though there's barely mentions of her in some of the places, and some of the things related to it are not directly related. Not my favorite part of the game as a whole, and this is kind of the lukewarm conclusion. There's a lot of ways it could have been laid out better to be more interesting and to be more relevant. So I don't think we want to buy anything here. I guess, I mean, technically... No, that's not worth it. I was thinking we could buy vitamins to shortcut the money-making process there. Where are we at on money, by the way? 57. We're in decent shape for the time being, at least. And we get this awesome, triumphant new overworld theme here. Having accomplished our mission, which is really... I think this is one of the neat things with the game. Now that we've accomplished our goal, we do get to actually get into the real game. And it actually signifies that. Like, it's annoying how long this part of the game is and how that particular section of the game ends. But we get this new overworld theme. There's this heroic sense, and there is actually, in the next section, going to be an actual big shift in the plot. We actually, now that we can save, or get Bo's name taken care of, we actually get plot. Like, real plot for the first time. Okay. Also, I hope you like that first part of it, because every time we go in and out, that's what we're gonna get. Every time there's a random battle, we start back here. Oops. We should be able to do a little bit more with Feta now. Like I said, I'm just kind of leaving this party as is for now because we want Rand and Sten for overworld travel. Basically, we were going to have to shift back at Windia. Since we're heading back to town, I think I'm going to pick up another round of... I think we're going to pick up another round of healing herbs. Stop here quick. We have initiative. There's grass on that bridge for some reason. Okay. Okay. I'm actually not going to do that part on stream again. You've seen how it works, so I think when I get back to town, what I'm going to do is save, and then we're going to take a break. I'm going to do the cooking section off stream, and then we'll pick back up right after that. Trying to get a little too finicky there, overcorrected. Thank you, Rand, for letting us hear this awesome music. Music is really good. It's unfortunate that it is interrupted by constant random encounters. But it happens. It's an RPG. It's an SNES era RPG, which are hit and miss at best with random encounter rates. Hey, I actually got it. Okay. So yeah, we'll be actually getting Bosch back for the first time in forever. We're going to be pretty much swapping Cat, or our party from what it was. So we'll have Lynn, Bosch, and Tepeda for the next section. Freshest fish in the entire world can be bought here. Okay. So, here's the trick. We're going to be able to use some of these items to create special items later. And normally we would have to go super out of our way for it, but stuff like, I think, let's see here. Once we get to the next town, there's an item called F Spice, and we can actually use that along with 2 tuna to create a permanent defense boost, stuff like that. It's neat. I kind of decided ahead of time I'm going to use it, even though it's kind of a abusable thing. I'm going to use it, but I'm not going to go overboard with it. I'm thinking, like, once I actually get to the point where I've got infinite money and infinite access to those items, what I'm going to do is buy enough to give each character like a +5 to agility and defense or something like that, which are the stats that we can actually increase there. But that's a ways off. So we're going to save here. Hopefully you are still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. As always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time with a bunch more ammonia in stock.